cool little 60 piece. That's only the neck though.
Last night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga, but we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it, and they using nigga songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater and her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Left some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a ruler. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth of Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wooty-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back, we ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God, nigga.
That woo-woo, something. I know the police listening, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that woo-woo, something. Nigga, cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running, swear to God, nigga.
What it do, YouTube? What it do? So the story about 4XTRAZ getting his hand blown off is true. We got a recording of the 911 call. One of his friends took a picture of 4XTRAZ with his hand blown off. Then they posted it on the internet for everybody to see. Man, that's a DP because we don't post.
That's a tricky, icky, vicky, sticky situation. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're tapping into CNN Trap News Network. Yo, my fucking leg, god damn. For those of y'all who don't know, randomly, I didn't say too much on the internet, but I got hit by a car the other day. And when I say I am in pain, man, I am in pain. Thank you for my baby, for being my baby. But man, yes, I got hit by a car the other day. What was that? Tuesday, I got hit by a car, y'all. So I was out here looking crazy. But with that all being said, what's the deal, y'all? We're tapping in TNN Trap News Network. Back at the same, like cracker the same here at TNN Trap News Network. It's like in Hughes. It's like in Alejito. You can't get nobody's college though. Yep, I smacked them cheeks. Good news, you can now join finna get nobody's college. We finna jump into this content, but before we do, hit that notification bell, hit all. We finna slide into this JAP5 versus 4XTRAZ. Let's get into this content. Let's go.
Pictures of homies when they're down on their luck. Now all of his ops is clowning him online, and it's all because you posted the pictures on the internet. Man, that's foul. But here's the police call.
3899 requesting additional unit and supervisor 43rd in Vermont.
3999, can I get an RA for a male, approximately 30 years of age, conscious and breathing, blew off his hand with a firework.
He blew off his hand with a firework. He said it's so calm. He blew off his hand on the fireworks. Yes. Sheesh.
99, repeat.
And his location. 331 is in route to the additional unit request. Male,
3831, Roger.
conscious and breathing, just blew off his right hand with a firework.
The person who made the call sounds like them Southsiders that he be rapping with. Whack 100 tapped in with them people from the 40s. They told him that 4XTRAZ only got 2.
Man, Whack ain't tapped in with nobody. Whack seen the same thing on the internet as everyone else. That's a flu flam, that's a skull dug, and that's a larceny. Whack ain't tapped in with nobody. He can't go over there. Whack can't go over there. That's a flu flam, that's a skull dug, and that's a larceny for sure.
Fingers left. I believe it's the thumb and the pinky finger. But from Wax said it's not worth saving. So they're probably gonna have to shave it off to the nub.
They're gonna have to take him all the way down to the wrist.
Yeah, he about to have a nub.
They gotta take him to the wrist. Cause right, they told me His homies that was there
They gotta take him to the wrist barnacles.
said it blew off his 2 middle fingers, the 3 middle fingers.
You hear that?
Right. And a thumb, something like that. Said some, I think like the thumb and another finger. There's only 2 fingers left.
Yeah.
He might have one left.
They're gonna have to take him all the way down to the wrist.
Now, this is what I heard. 4XTRAZ was in a car with his homie GB. 4XTRAZ tried to light and throw the firework from inside of the car, but the firework was a dud. It ended up blowing up right when he sparked it up. It blew his whole hand off. A lot of people don't know this, but it also blew up half of his homie's face.
So that's really unfortunate as well too. But you know, story is what the story is.
His friend GB is in bad shape too. 4XTRAZ's baby mama had a few messages for the haters. She said 4XTRAZ is good, and she said his surgery went well. According to her, 4XTRAZ is still gonna be putting belt to ass when he gets out.
And that's real, man. As long as she's taking care of the family, like she's holding down what she gotta hold down, there ain't really nothing else that you can really expect out of this woman, for real, for real. And then on the back end too, let that woman do what she got to do in peace. Let her do it, you know, figure out what she got to figure out in peace. Let her handle what she got to handle in peace. There's no point, there's no reason of her, you know, being bothered or made fun of or harassed during this time when she's really trying to maintain the top side of the family. You feel me?
That's a good woman right there, because she slept in the hospital with 4XTRAZ. She wants to make sure that he's good. OG cartoon.
Yeah, that's for sure a good woman, man, because you know a lot of women will leave a man when he's down in that type of situation, won't hold the situation down, won't do what they're supposed to do. She there, she present, she's alert. Big shout out to her.
Tapped in with JAP5. JAP5 wanted to wish 4XTRAZ a quick recovery. He said he hopes he recovers and gets back on his feet again.
As I spoke more to him, to Jap last night about it, he was basically, man, no ill feelings, no ill wishes toward the dude. He recognized that's messed up. You know what I'm saying? You get your hand blowed off with firecrackers and this, that, and the other. You know, JAP5 is a full-grown man. You feel me? He's not gonna take someone else's downfalls and try to use them to ridicule them and ha and tease them. No, he didn't do that. He didn't do that. He had some encouraging, uplifting words, basically to the point where you like.
That's dope, bro. Shout out to JAP5. Shout out to 4XTRAZ baby mama, man. That's too crazy. Dude, damn, never thought I'd be shouting out 4XTRAZ baby mama and JAP5 in the same sentiment. But you got to respect the fact that these people are looking outside of themselves for something that's bigger than them. And especially her, bro. I want to send my love and my condolences to his baby mama, because that's a stress that she now has to take upon herself with kids and now taking care of this man and all that. Big shout out to her, man, because a lot of women would have just turned tail and whoopty-bam this and whoopty-bam that. But she's really holding down what she's supposed to hold down. So big kudos and big salutes to her.
Hey, you know, I hope he pulled through it, you know?
When people see a lion get wounded, that's when they all come for you. We got all 4XTRAZ rivals dissing them, but that's understandable because that's what they're supposed to do. But the one that shocked us the most was the fact that his own homie came for him. Tiny Hoosterfoots had a whole lot to say. This guy is from ROLLIN 40s crib. Now the word on the streets is that's X4's brother or friend. He dissed another man when he was down. He should have said that when 4XTRAZ had both hands. But like I told you, a lot of people's gonna be trying him now because that's just human nature. When you see a lion get wounded, that's when the hyena strikes. Things are starting to get spicy, my boy. Now here's what Tiny Foots had to say.
Now, one thing that is true, once you down, people will begin their onslaught on you. You know what I'm saying? Once you not, you know, where they think that you should be or whether they think that you are and all that kind of stuff and all that blah blah blah, you know, that's when things start to kind of get tricky. That's when things start to get weird and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, this is kind of how it goes, man. When you have that top spot and you know you're doing what you're doing, it's always gonna be some opposing factors, and sometimes the opposing factors might come from your home team. You feel me? Yeah, man, that's a tricky, sticky, vicky situation, but y'all know the deal, man. Red dots to the... y'all know the deal, though. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest, and it's free Avenue Angel Tweets free. We are gone.